मैं तुम्हें बहुत प्यार करता हूँ कि सिमरन I don't speak like this.
Shahrukh, hi, welcome to ScoopWhoop.com. First thing that comes to your mind when I say ScoopWhoop?
Scoop is when you get a scoop, and whoop is a happy feeling, yeah? Okay, so happy scoop, happy writing.
There are all sorts of notions, regarding fan right now, Shahrukh. Some look at the trailers and songs and think it's a dark film, some think it's a happy film about a fan and his shenanigans towards its stars. What do you think is the biggest takeaway when it comes to fan? What do you think people will be left with?
I don't know. See, it's a very unique film, to be really honest, and it's very interesting, very differently put together. I think in every which way. I've been reading what people think the story might be. It's more or less very unlike any of what I've read. I think nobody's hit upon the actual story. So I think it's a love story, if you really ask me. It's a love story. So yeah, you will take back what you take back from a love story, I hope.
When you saw the first prototype of Gaurav, when with the heightened cheekbones, what was it like? Did it give you goosebumps to begin with?
No, I thought, why would someone spend so much money to make a handsome man look ugly? We've gone through a lot of tests. 6 months we spent on it, so it's not like the first time. First time, none of us knew what transformation will happen, including the makeup artist. And as we speak, I think they're still doing the final touches to the nose, to the cheek, to the eyes. But when we see the film now, I have a better reaction. I feel it's not me at all. So if anybody looks at the character of Gaurav and tells me you did well, I don't know if I can take that as a compliment.
Does it happen the same way when you come across your doppelgangers or someone who claims to look like you, maybe?
No, not at all, because I know they're not me, to be really honest. But this one I know is me, but it's not me. So it's a very strange feeling. Because I don't know, even after I saw the film, I locked myself in a room. I didn't want to hear anything about him. It's very schizophrenic and strange. The character is not a psychopath. He's not a retard. He's not a demented guy. He's just a young kid, and when you're young, you say and do things which you don't know what the repercussions might be.
Is it true that many years ago you had a discussion about the film with Yash Chopra ji back then?
The first thing Adi, me and Pam Aunty said was, Yash ji would have really liked the film. But no, Manish narrated the film. I think Yash ji didn't even know about the existence of the film, unfortunately. And no, he's never spoken to me about fan. No.
Do you remember the first time when you were just like making your foray into Bollywood, and when you watched a big superstar giving autographs or being thronged by fans, did that moment give you goosebumps, if you do recall a moment like that?
No, I haven't seen. You see, I come from Delhi, so we were not exposed to too many film shootings and stuff. And by the time I came to Mumbai and started working, I was already working. But yeah, the first time I met Mr. Bachchan was quite nice. I was doing a shoot for a film magazine and for a cover, and I'm supposed to lean with my hand on his shoulder. But I wouldn't put my weight on him, lest he breaks, because I loved him so much and I don't want to hurt him and all. And he kept saying, "Rakho na bhai, it's okay, rakho." I don't know, I'm okay, sir. I lean like this only. So yeah, that was a fan moment. But beyond that, no, I've never really seen.
Were you a fan sort of, besides your moment with Amitabh Bachchan?
Fan is a luxury. Loving someone is a luxury. And loving them unconditionally, even more luxurious. From the age of 15 to 25, I had to start looking after myself. My parents died. So before I became a fan, I became a star. So I've really not been. Now I am a fan. I'm now like my little baby Abraham a lot. I'm quite obsessed with him.
During all these highs in your career, Shahrukh, being a legend that you are today, one moment when you really wish your parents were here to see this, like they should have been here to see this today?
Actually, I've realized, being a parent of 3 children now, that children think of the parents not during the highs. They think of them during the lows. Yeah. So whenever I've had a low, I wish my mom and dad were there. But you do miss sometimes the comfort of just lying down on your mom's lap and saying, "You take care of me, let the world go to hell." So I miss those many, many times.
Okay, we have a quick rapid fire, and Gaurav is the fan doing the rapid fire.
इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने आपसे मिलने की कोशिश की है कि पूरा स्कूप वूप ने मुझे आपसे मिलवाने की कोशिश किया, मुझे यहाँ भेजा है. We have talked about Fan, the movie. Now let's talk a little about fans in general. So we have a series of rapid fire questions with you. But before that, we have something called the oath of virality, because we deal in viral content. So we ask our celebrity guests to put their hands on their heart and say, मैं जितना भी content दूंगा, viral के अलावा कोई content नहीं दूंगा. If you could just.
So मैं जितना भी content दूंगा, viral दूंगा, और viral के अलावा कुछ नहीं दूंगा.
One fan request you always get, but secretly you hate fulfilling that.
Lots of people, give me requests of eating something they've made, and I'm not much of an eater, and sometimes I don't even know what they're offering. So I just say, yeah, I'll eat it when I meet you.
And what's the most embarrassing request that you've got?
I'm a very shy person, and I get some really embarrassing requests, like, you know, send pictures like this, or kiss me on my lips, and yeah, it's and from boys and girls both, so it's very embarrassing.
So talking about boys and girls, one thing you've done for a female fan, which you'll never do for a male fan.
I think marry them. I've married lots of my female fans. Yeah.
And one thing you'll never do, like seriously, generally, keeping your fans in mind, their sentiments, their love for you.
I don't have any things कि मैं नहीं करूँगा उनको बुरा लगेगा. No, I'll do anything, and they'll have to like it, because if you love someone, you have to like whatever they do. But yeah, maybe I should not fight in public.
So I'm sure a lot of people send you a lot of gifts. So honestly, what do you do with all those stuff sent to you by your fans?
I have a floor on which I do my makeup and stuff. I get ready there for shootings, and it is next to my library. So all that stuff is there. Some of the toys and things I give it to my kids, and but most of the stuff, I think 90% of the stuff which is not perishable, is in that floor.
So Shahrukh, now you are a star who has what, around 18 million followers on Twitter, while a Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt, they only have around 5. So what is that one advice that you would give them, the international stars, to build a followership like you have?
Follow me.
And get their share of remaining 5 million that they have. Unfollow them and follow you. So, since we know that you're a great orator and a great speaker, we have a little tongue twister for you. We need a plan to fan a pan. Find a pan to fan. Then find a fan to fan the pan. Then fan the pan.
We need a plan to fan a pan. So find a fan, to find a pan to fan, and then find a fan to fan the pan.
Okay, thank you, Shahrukh. Great sport, and it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
So Fan releases on 15th of April. Don't forget to catch the film at a theatre near you. And sir, you know what you have to do for us, right?
Nothing, sir. I can go now, no?
No, sir. थोड़ा सा promotion हमारा नहीं, वो इसीलिए क्योंकि आप कर देंगे, थोड़ा पैसा आ जाएगा तो वीडियो अच्छी edit हो जाएगी.
This is it. I come to promote my films, and you guys get me to promote your stuff. So guys, you're watching ScoopWhoop, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to ScoopWhoop. Thank you, Sabha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, मेरा नाम है नैना and he is Kittu. No, it's Jwalaj. And today we are going to take the interview of Mr. Raghuram.